Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another makeup declutter video for you all, and this is going to be my blush collection. As you can see, I have quite a few. I definitely don't reach for every single one of these, so some of them just have to go. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first here I have these City Color matte blushes. I had went through these before. I think I had 9 of them total, and I gotten rid of a few that I wasn't using, and I still have not reached for these since. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them because I like to see, you know, the colors before I decide what I'm actually going to do. So there is that one. This one is Guava. This next one is Papaya. And these are really nice blushes. As you can see, they're really nice and pigmented, and they're all matte. So I really like those two actually. So probably be hanging on to those two at least. This next one is Fresh Melon. That one's a really pretty, like, light peachy pink. I don't really see myself wearing this color quite often, so I'm going to set this one aside. These two I think I'm going to hang on to. This next one is Dragon Fruit. It's just like a really bright pink. I don't really see myself wearing this one a whole lot either. Plus this one kind of looks a lot like this Pretty Vulgar one that I just got in my BoxyCharm. If I can get it open. Goodness. Yeah, these ones look really similar to me, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one and keep the Pretty Vulgar one. Okay, and then this next one is Blood Orange. I think I do really like this one because it's different. So I think I will hang on to that one for now. And then this last one, I know I definitely want to keep. This is Blackberry. This one I do use the most out of all of them. It's just a nice mauvey color there. So I really do like that one, so I will keep that one. Next I have this Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette. This is the Golden Spice 2 Rose Gold. I just recently got this and I love it, so I will be keeping this. It's just got some blushes and some highlighters in there, maybe even some contour colors. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then I also have this Pro Cheek palette by JLB Cosmetics. I never reach for this. I mean, it's decently pigmented. I'll go ahead and show you guys a few swatches. But they look really similar to those City Color blushes that I just swatched for you guys. So I feel like I don't need to keep this one too. So I think I'm just gonna let this go. Okay, next I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush and Glow Trio. This is in Sunset Junction. This was a limited edition item. And as you can see, it's got a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So I'll go ahead and swatch these. And this is really pretty. I do like the blush a lot, and the highlighter is pretty, but I don't use the bronzer part of it. I don't know. This is so hard, you guys. Like, I never want to get rid of stuff because I paid for all of this, and it's just like, I feel like I'm just throwing money away. But I think I will keep this because, like I said, I do like the blush and the highlighter, so I think I am going to hang on to this for a little longer. Okay, next I have one of these Barbie blushes. This was from the Barbie collection at Walgreens, and I don't think I've used this yet. It's like a really pretty bright pink. I think I do want to hang on to this even if I don't use it. I really like the packaging, and I do want to keep it just for like collection purposes, so I'm going to hang on to this. Okay, next I have this Sonia Kashuk Glimmer, what do they call this? Chic Luminosity Bronzer and Blush Duo in 51 Glimmer. I've had this for a long time and I don't think I've ever used it. I got it because it was on clearance and I really wanted to try like a Sonia Kashuk product, and I guess I put it away and forgot about it. So I mean, I might go ahead and get rid of this just because, like I said, I haven't used it, and you can't even buy, like, they don't sell the Sonia Kashuk makeup anymore. Like, all they have now are just makeup brushes and sponges and that sort of thing. They don't have any makeup anymore, at least at Target, and I don't think that this is sold anywhere else but Target. So I think I am going to go ahead and let this go. Okay, the next I have this Milani blush. I believe I found this one at Dollar Tree. This is Pink Craze, and this is just a really pretty light pink blush. I don't know if I will keep this because I don't really wear this light of a pink. So I think I am going to put this in my pass along pile for now and maybe decide later if I want to keep it or not, but I think I can let that one go since it was only $1. Next I have this NYX Ombre blush in the color Mauve Me. I'm definitely keeping this. This is one of my favorite blushes. So yes, I am keeping that. And next I have the Evil Queen blush. This is called Jealous Blush. This was with the Villains collection at Walgreens, and I definitely want to keep this. It is a very pretty, like, corally pink with some gold glitter in there, and again, because of the packaging and for like collection purposes, I do want to keep this. Okay, next I have this Malibu Glitz blusher from Shop Miss A. It doesn't have a color on it, but this is a really pretty color. So I think I will hang on to this because I have used it a few times and I did like it. I do like that color a lot. It's a really pretty color, so I'm going to keep on to this for now. Next I have this MAC Studio blush I found at TJ Maxx. It's just a baked blush. It doesn't have a color on it, but it is a really pretty color. And I do have a few of their items. I think I do want to keep this because this is like my favorite kind of blush color to wear. It's like a peachy pink and it's got a nice sheen to it. So I do think I'm going to hang on to this a little longer and see if I reach for it. And then here I have another one. And this one is kind of more like a highlighter in my opinion because it's just really light. Or maybe a blush topper. It kind of got like a purpley sheen to it. So I don't know if I need to keep this one because like I said before, I don't really wear these kind of colors. So I think I can pass this one on. Here I have 3 of the Clean Color Ms. Chick blushes. These are from Shop Miss A. They have 12 colors total, and I did have all 12 of them at one point, but I narrowed it down to these 3, and I still have yet to reach for any of them. So let me see if I can go ahead and pass these on, or if I think I will want to keep them a little longer. This one's like a really deep, like mauve-y red. Is that even a color? Here's this one. This one reminds me of the blood orange color that I swatched. This one is tangerine, and that first one was gypsy. And then this last one is mauve. I just don't think I'm going to reach for these at all, especially with all of these other blushes I have. I think I can let these go, especially since they were only $1. So I'm going to go ahead and pass these along. Okay, here I have a little mini hard candy blush, and this doesn't have a color, Blush Crush Baked Blush. This came in like a Christmas set, I believe. And this looks like, that almost like a highlighter to me. I don't know if I will ever reach for this, honestly. I mean, it gives a really pretty sheen, but I think I can definitely part with that. So I'm going to let that one go. Here I have 2 NYX blushes. This is one of the older ones in the color Cinnamon. I definitely want to keep this one. I really like this color. It's a nice, bright, like corally color. It's great for like the spring and summertime. So I definitely want to keep that one. And then this one is Intuition. And I think I want to keep on to this one too, just because it's like my kind of blush color. Next I have this Physicians Formula pH Matchmaker in the color Natural. I don't really reach for this one either. So I think I can pass this one on. I don't really wear a lot of this color either, because like I said, I reach for more of the like peachy colors, or the like the more natural looking blushes, or even like the mauvey ones. Those are like my go-to colors, so I think I can definitely pass that one on. So here I have a bunch of Benefit like samples, and I never reach for these either. I think probably just because I forget that I have them. They are kind of old, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch them and see if yeah, that one's really light. I don't even see how this one is a blush. Like, You can see it's like even lighter than my skin tone, so I think I can definitely pass along this Georgia one. This next one is Bella Bamba, and I do think I like this one. This one is really pretty, so I think I will hold on to that one for now. This next one is Dandelion, and I think this is another one that's really light. Yeah, I just don't see that really showing up for me too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that one on too. This next one is Heartthrob. This one's pretty. It is a light pink, and like I said, like I mentioned, I don't really reach for these, but this one is kind of more of a more subtle light pink, so I might hang on to this one a little longer and just see if I reach for it at all. And then this last one is Coralista, and I'm almost positive that I'm going to keep this one just because, yeah, it's my kind of color, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. We've got a couple hard candy blushes here. I have this one in Living Doll, and this was one of the ombre ones in Sunburst. So this one, I used to love this blush, but I haven't reached for it in such a long time, and I don't think I will reach for it again, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. And then this ombre one, let's see, I've already swirled the colors together, so you can't really tell that it was even ombre. This one looks pretty similar almost to that other one, maybe a tad more peachy toned. I don't know if I need this one either, honestly. I'm gonna set this aside for now just so I can decide later if I want to keep that one or not. Okay, next I have this Beauty Beats blush from Essence. I think this was part of the Justin Bieber collection. It's called Groupie at Heart. I don't know if I need this one. I don't see myself wearing this too often. I think I'm gonna pass this one along as well. These next two, I know I definitely want to keep these. These are from Flower Beauty. They are the Flower Pots blushes in Sweet Pea and Peach Primrose. I already know I definitely want to keep these. I love these blushes, especially this one. So I'm definitely going to keep those. Okay, next I have this Physicians Formula in Rose Pearl. So this one is pretty. I think I do want to keep this one. I really like the sheen to it. It's a really pretty color, so I think I am going to hang on to that one. A few more Physicians Formula blushes. Here I have one of the Butter blushes in Plum Rose. And this one, I really like the color in the pan, but it barely gives off any color at all. Like, you probably can barely even see that, so I don't know if I will keep this one. Even though it smells amazing, I don't know. I think I will pass this one on. This is one of the Powder Palette multicolored custom blushes in Blondes. I really thought the packaging was super cute. Let me see what the swatch looks like. Yeah, I think I will keep this one just because it's one of those wearable, more toned down, lighter pink, so I will go ahead and keep that one. This next one is one of the Arganwear blushes in Natural. This one's really pretty and subtle as well. I think I will go ahead and keep that one as well. Okay, and this here is a Milani baked blush in the color Red Vino. This one is really interesting because it's got a lot of red glitter in it. I think I will keep this one because it's really pretty. I could see myself using this around maybe like the holidays or something like that. It's a really interesting blush, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. I have two of these like deluxe Tarte blushes. This one came with the birthday gift from Sephora, and this one I believe came in an Ipsy bag. This one is Fearless, and this one is Party. So I think I am going to keep these just because I really like the Tarte blushes. And I really like these colors. So yeah, I definitely like that one. So I'm definitely going to keep on to these for now. And I'm really sorry if you can hear that drilling or whatever that noise is next door. Like I mentioned in my last haul video, my neighbor's house is being worked on, so really sorry for all that background noise. But next I have a few e.l.f. blushes here. This one I just got recently. I do love this one a lot, so I am going to keep that one. It's a really pretty peachy, goldy blush, so I definitely want to keep this one. As well as this one. This was one of the $1 blushes at one time. I believe that everything that used to be $1 is now $2, which still isn't a terrible deal, but I think this one is also floating around Dollar Tree right now, so you can still get it for $1 if you want to. This is one of the light pinks, but it's really pretty to me. I love that it's got like tiny like micro glitters in it of gold, and it's just I do like this one a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. Plus I do want to have a couple other colors just to have variety in case, you know, I'm feeling like I want to branch out a little bit. And these next two blushes are the e.l.f. baked blushes, and this one is Peachy Cheeky. Right? Yeah, Peachy Cheeky. And I definitely want to keep that one. That one's a really pretty, sheeny, peachy color. And then this one is Passion Pink, and I believe I'm going to keep this one too, just because I really like these e.l.f., these baked e.l.f. products. And like I've mentioned a bunch of times before, sometimes when you first get baked products and they don't have a lot of payoff, it's because you kind of have to scrape through that top layer and then it's like really pigmented. So definitely keep that in mind when purchasing any baked makeup items. Okay, so I recently just got this AOA Studio Wonder. It's actually called Baked Highlighter, but I definitely use this as a blush just because it's darker. Darker skin tones could probably definitely use this as a highlighter. I think that would look beautiful, but this is a gorgeous color nonetheless. I don't know if you guys can see the gold sheen in it, so I definitely want to keep this. And this is in the color Fresa. So this is from Shop Miss A, in case you guys are wondering, for $1. This is a beautiful blush. And then I also have 3 of the new Hard Candy Fox in a Box blushes. Actually, I think one of these is considered a highlighter. Yeah, this one is considered a highlighter. But I am going to keep these just because they are new to my collection, and I absolutely love the packaging, so I'm definitely going to be keeping on to these. But I also have 4 of the older Fox in a Box blushes, and I don't think I can get rid of these either, even if I don't use them anymore. The packaging is just too cute, and they're kind of nostalgic to me as well. I've had these for a while. I don't really use them anymore, although they smell just fine. It's not like they're bad or anything, so I probably could still use them, but I definitely want to keep on to these just because, like I said, collection purposes, and I'm a sucker for packaging, so I'm definitely going to keep on to these as well. Now the rest of these I believe are all Wet n Wild blushes. These ones here are all from Dollar Tree, and these are actually really great blushes, you guys. If you're on a budget and you want some really great makeup for cheap, but that's also pigmented, definitely check out these Beauty Benefits blushes from Dollar Tree. I believe that these are made by the same company as Wet n Wild because it's Markwin's Beauty. Yes, definitely the same company, so I consider these to be Wet n Wild blushes. This one is actually a bronzer, but I use it as kind of like a more natural looking blush, and it's beautiful. So the only thing I don't like is that the colors of these was actually on the outer packaging, so none of these have the names on them anymore, which is fine with me, but for like video purposes it's kind of annoying because I can't tell you guys exactly what color they are. But definitely check out Dollar Tree. So next I have a few of the Fergie blushes from Wet n Wild. This one is in the color Brush with Destiny, and this one is Brush with Brilliance. And I do think I want to keep these because I think they had 3 or 4 colors total, and I went ahead and already gotten rid of the other ones that I wasn't going to use like a little while ago before I decided to do any declutter videos. So I'm definitely going to keep these two because this one's really pretty with the gold glitter in it, and this one's really nice peachy color, so I'm definitely going to keep those. And honestly guys, I think I'm going to keep all of these blushes because Wet n Wild blushes are just amazing, so I don't even have to swatch these to know that I want to keep them. 3 of these are like the older Wet n Wild packaging. I have Berry Shimmer, Pearlescent Pink, and Heather Silk, and then this is the newer packaging here, and I have Rose Champagne and Apricot in the middle. These are both really nice natural looking blushes, so I really like those. And then I also have 2 of the ombre blushes in Princess Daiquiris and in a Purple Haze. This one is really interesting, you guys. I really like this one. It's really light, but I mostly use this as like a blush topper just for that sheen. If I'm wearing maybe like a mauve color, it adds like a nice touch to it. And this one is really light, like you can barely even see this one on your skin, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it just because it's Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild, especially their blushes, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. So here I have 4 of the Rose Milani blushes, and I definitely want to keep all of these just because they're so beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the way the powder is in the shape of a rose, so I'm definitely going to keep these. And I'm also going to keep these 2 Too Faced blushes. This one I love the most. As you can see, I've used a bunch of it. This one is in the color Peach Beach, and then I also have this one in the color Something About Berry, and I haven't used this one as much, but this one is a beautiful blush as well. I definitely want to keep these. I love these blushes. Okay, I think that's all of my blush. I went ahead and put everything back and reorganized it, and it still looks like I have a ton of blush, but as you can see, I did get rid of a lot as well. So I'm glad to have been able to do that. Hopefully you guys enjoy these declutter videos, and if you want to see more of them, just give me a thumbs up so I know to keep doing them. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, and thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.